Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Michael with Florida with Us, and today we are touring Disney's All-Star Music Resort. So let's head in, check it out, go over the grounds and what they have to offer. Let's go in. Let's start our tour out here at the front. You got all your bus transportation to all the parks in Disney Springs and the water parks right out front, like with all the value resorts. And all your resorts should have a TV like this to where it'll show you the next time your bus is coming, so you know how long you have to wait, if you have time to run back to the room, and all that good stuff. As we go in, of course, we're going to do our check here at, what is this? This is Maestro Mickey's. We are in the music, so of course. Just like the All-Star movies, they have just your All-Star resorts, because Disney has kind of clumped these together as the All-Star resorts and then just separated out by movies, music, and sports. So the same stuff we saw at the movies. I really keep thinking I need this shirt. I think it was $34.99. And I'll get a discount. I might have to try to talk my wife into letting me get that. She is the financial planner of the family, so all things clear through her. As you come out from the gift shop, you have the lobby here. And a lot of Disney higher-ups. Looks like you're at an orchestral concert here as you walk down the hallway. And then the stars, lots of natural light. And then to go along with the music theme, you have the Intermission Food Court. Place a mobile order. That is worth its weight in gold there. If you do not have the Disney app and do not know how to place mobile orders, there's no lines here right now, but as you get into the parks, oh man, placing a mobile order will save you so much time and hassle. You can just place it, go find you a seat, and then wait for your food to be done. Like the other value resorts, they have a section for desserts, pastries. They have their healthier options like their salads and their salmon and things of that nature. You have your traditional park fare, hamburgers, hot dogs. My wife got this amazing looking chicken sandwich here, grilled chicken sandwich. I'll try to insert a picture of it here. Look how amazing this chicken sandwich is with the mozzarella and tomato. And then lastly, your pasta, Italian, pizza, things of that nature. And then this has got a pretty decent sized seating area. See, the wall is like the fretboard of a guitar, which is very cool. I don't know how many people noticed that. And then all the sitting down there. There's my wife hiding. I thought this one was so funny. It's, look at them in their rock band. Pluto's playing with his tail. Mickey's bashing his guitar. Donald's stage diving. And Goofy has set himself on fire. That is hilarious. If I could find that picture for my house, I would hang it somewhere. Well, look at the platforms on those disco mice. And then of course you got the Singing Spirits. It is a bar that goes out towards the pool. You can get drinks from the inside, and it has seating outside that we'll see when we go back around. So let's go back out into the lobby so we can orientate ourselves, and then out the back door. Okay, out the back door. Here is seating and the sing-along bar I was telling you about. So you can stop and grab a drink. It opens daily at noon, I do believe. And then it goes right back into the preferred rooms and the main pool, which I love. It's shaped like a guitar. I don't know if I can get up high enough to show you the shape or not. But where the three caballeros are would be the hole in the middle of the acoustic guitar. And you can see the lines on the bottom of the pool are like the strings. And then you have bathrooms and laundry facilities. Here is the fire pit where they'll do their nighttime s'mores. Like I said before in my other videos, marshmallows are free. If you want to buy a s'mores kit, they will let you. This resort's shaped a little different. It just goes back. Like most of them go kind of outside to side. As you can see, we're down here. We got the guitar pool. And then here, and then it spreads out towards the back with the piano pool. So we'll get around and we will start heading towards the back. Your preferred buildings right up front here, the Calypso buildings, decorated like the pool with the three caballeros theme. Now this might be one of the few resorts where being in a preferred room really does make a difference. Excuse me. So a lot of the times when the resorts are kind of flattened out and go left to right and back, everything's kind of centralized. But this one being that it goes just straight back. If you're in one of the very back buildings, you will have a long walk up to the buses and the food court. There is a pool back here, so you can get to the piano pool without having to come all the way up here to the Three Caballeros guitar pool. But you will have a walk back to the food court and bus transportation. So keep that in mind if you're looking at this resort. The jazz buildings here, if you were at the close end of them, not bad, but anything past this, you start getting to be a healthier walk back to the main building and lobby. Coming back into between the jazz buildings, it has a very Port Orleans French Quarters feel, which if you watch that video, you know, where they have all the courtyards in the middle. They have fountains and things like that, and this has that feel to it. Really pretty, has some benches, and then on either side has drum sets at the entrance saying Disney's All-Star Jazz Band. It says the Jazz Inn at top, which once these trees fill in, we had a cold winter, colder than we normally do, so for the first time in a couple years, some of our trees lost their leaves. That's not normally a Central Florida thing, but once they fill back in, this courtyard will be nice and shaded. As we make our way through the Jazz Inn, we start heading to the piano pool. But before we do, here is the sign with their activities. Looks like they got a scavenger hunt, design your own mosaic. They have their movies under the stars, of course. Oh, evening crafts. Take home a souvenir with a Disney twist. They have the pajama party, just like the other all-star resorts do. That's something that I think would be a lot of fun for the little ones. Campfire with the s'mores. An arcade tournament. I'm really not sure what that is, but that'd be interesting to check out. Of course, your poolside activities and just your regular arcade. So there's your recreation activities. If you have a day just to hang out at the resorts, make sure you check some of these out. Make your own souvenirs. Now, as we get back into the center of these buildings, this is the back of the resort, and then it kind of fans out left and right a little bit from here. You have the piano pool. And it is shaped like a piano. You can see the keys on there. You got Little Mermaid and Sebastian and Ariel. Well, I guess Ariel is a Little Mermaid, and Flounder. I guess easy for me to say. Make our way to the left of the piano pool. We go down to Broadway, which looks like they might be remodeling Broadway right now. Maybe they're just doing some cleaning. There is people going to rooms. You can see how it says stage door on the stairwell. Broadway is your furthest back into the left building. And I want to preface that I said, you know, these buildings were really far back, but compared to your moderate resorts, if you've stayed in a Caribbean beach or Riverside or something like that, it's not that kind of walking. These resorts are way smaller, closer together, easier to navigate. So don't worry if you do get put in one of these back buildings. It's not like you're on the other side of a island and a river like in some of the moderate resorts. Looking at the decorations on Broadway, you got your top hats, canes. You have the Disney Broadway shows, Mary Poppins, Frozen. So these definitely have been updated because Frozen didn't exist when this resort was built. So they have updated them to reflect new Broadway plays. Newsies, the original Disney play, Lion King, and Aladdin. And then in front of us takes you right back to the piano pool. We head around from Broadway, the piano pool. We come back into the last set of buildings, furthest back from the food court and lobby. It is the country western buildings. And I'm gonna have to look it up. I wonder if that actually plays something. That would be interesting to see. If anybody can read music, which I can if it just takes me a while. I'm not fluent at it, that's for sure. If you know anything that would play, or if it would play anything at all, that'd be so cool if you let me know in the comments. So I will give this area this. It is very, very chill back here. Very relaxing. The chairs, the shade, big trees, the picnic tables. Other than the guy pressure washing over there, it's very quiet. And then we have huge boots. I don't know what size these are, but I'm guessing somewhere around like 3 million maybe. And of course, you got a hidden Mickey on the boot. You got some blue plaid walls. I feel like my southern accent really comes out when I say the word boot. But here's your country western section. And man, I would definitely spend time relaxing down here. Back by the piano pool again, they do have guest laundry here, so you don't have to walk all the way up to the guitar pool if you wanted to do some laundry. And coming around the opposite side of Broadway, we come into what looks to be rock and roll. So this is pretty cool. As we enter the rock and roll section, they actually have a grass strip done like the road. So that is really cool. And then the sidewalks with the street lights and the trees. You got big amplifiers covering up the stairwells. And then you got what looks to be a replica of a Gibson Les Paul and a Fender Stratocaster going up the buildings. You got big microphones, old school microphones, look like from the 50s with WDW call signs on top. And then more music notes. Again, any of my music reading people know if that would actually play anything. That would be so interesting to know. Also, I was looking at my stats earlier, and I seem to be getting a lot of viewers from the UK. If any of you are out there watching from the UK, and there's anything you want to see, drop it in the comments. Like, I mean, I can go all over Orlando and tape anything. I know as I talk to a lot of people from out of the country, they're here for like more than 1 week at a time, and they go outside of Disney or spend days, you know, at the resorts or looking for other things to do besides parks. So let me know in the comments if there's something specific you want to see for any of my international viewers. And then we got this Chevy. I know it's a 50s. I'm not sure. The fins aren't huge, so maybe a 55 Bel Air. Doesn't say. There's a car guy out there. Let me know, because I thought the 56 had larger fins. And then this takes us right back to the piano pool. And then the main Lobby is up that way. That concludes our visit to the All-Star Music. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us out a lot. Leave any comments if you have any questions. And we hope to see you soon, and we'll Disney again real soon. Have a great day, guys.